Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zadora. How are you, sir?
I'm good, pal. How are you?
It's been a long week.
It has been. But you realize that, like, June is over?
Yeah,
It's
done.
done. It's amazing that the time has gone as quickly as it has, that the years have gone.
How was your spin at Red, White, and Blue?
It was good. It was good. With Symphony was great. They do a great job. I mean, you know, small town America, but they put out a big show. And then I did the 5K the next morning, and that went just fine. I mean, to see some of these high school kids run, they sent the track and field team came out and ran.
The cross country bunch?
Wow! Yeah. It's like amazing.
How did, have you all met since then and talked about the results? And like how many
Everything
people
went
showed?
very well. We did a ribbon cutting the other day, and everybody who was there was very happy with the results from the show. People were real happy with the fireworks, looking at Facebook and things like that. I mean, they did a great job, and that money is already in for next year's show. You know, the monies that they raise, because the sooner you can get things purchased, the cheaper they are. And to spend money for a half hour worth of fireworks, like those types of fireworks, it's not like boom, boom. You know, I mean, it's boom, 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 boom. So they do a really, really good job.
They have a great fireworks every year, but there was a number of people that I know that go every year and watch it, and they said this was one of the best.
Yeah.
That he really did a great job.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good size event going on over the weekend, and so I had a friend of mine from South Louisiana, and he's probably watching this morning, and we decided we'd go to town. Tina wanted to go to farmers market, so we ran into the farmers market, and there was already cars setting up so they could watch the fireworks show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Richard said, "What's all that?" I said, "Well, it'll be a big fireworks show here tonight. When we come back through, there'll be a couple more cars." We come back through, there was 20 more cars.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I'm talking
By
9
3
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. By
Yeah.
3, they were packing the bypass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a big deal.
It is.
Fireworks, since the pandemic, the number of fireworks sold annually has gone tenfold. In 2022, there was $2.7 billion worth of fireworks sold.
Yeah. Now the prices have gone up, so some of that is price, but the volume of it, you're right, the volume of projectiles and everything sold has gone up quite a bit.
The increase in gunpowder is what that number really shocked me. It's 25 times the number.
Yeah.
The dollar value is tenfold. The gunpowder that's used for it is 25 times the amount that was used in 2005.
Yeah. Because they're always coming up with new things.
Oh yeah, it's wild. It's crazy.
Well, coming into 4th of July weekend, I mean, it's, you know.
Are you going to be busy?
Yeah, we are. We got people that are coming in, and we got some things we want to do. We're trying to figure out which of the fireworks shows we're going to go to. You got Flippin', you got Yellville, you got Bull Shoals, you got Lake Norfolk. I mean, there's any number. There's years we've sat up on the deck. You can't believe the amount of people that put their own shows on, and I mean, good sized shows. And you can sit there and watch one over here and watch boom, boom, boom.
From where you sit, can you see any of the big, like the Bull Shoals?
I can see Bull Shoals, but it's a little ways because I can see the water tower. So if you kind of picture that, I can see that's right in line with the dam, and it's a little farther off, but you can see it. And there's somebody in Gassville puts on a great show. It's got to be a house from where it is. It's down by the park, so. And Yellville and Flippin', I can't really see because
behind you.
It's behind us. Yeah.
You have a lot of clients coming in?
People have been coming in, yeah, but people still want to come here. It's always, I think that's going to be the case going forward. Recession, no recession, interest rates, no interest rates. Where it slows them down is them selling their house where they're at. That's really the biggest problem that we have is people want to come here. We've had people wanting to put contingency sales. You know, we'll buy this house contingent on ours selling. And it hasn't worked out as well as they had hoped. You know, they had thought that they'd be able to go home, slap a sign on it and it'll be gone in 3 weeks like it was a couple of years ago. And that's not the case in a lot of these other markets. In a lot of these other markets, the prices are falling because you can't have the prices went up because the interest rates were real low. So it kept the payment about the same. But now the houses are still up here, but the interest is up here, so you've really added on to that monthly payment. And your debt-to-income ratio starts to affect all that. How much can you actually afford to buy is really the prime thing of what gets things done. So the importance of being pre-approved if you're looking to buy and have that letter from your lender saying that you can, in fact, purchase up to an amount. You know, and not only just purchase this house, but you know that you're good for. And sometimes we'll send them back when they find a house. We'll just have them go back and have the lender rewrite that to say that they have the wherewithal to purchase this home without a number in there, because sometimes if you put a number
Changes
in
the
there, it
negotiation
changes the
factor.
negotiation. Exactly. So, I mean, we like it when people come in saying. When on our listings, people come in saying, "Oh yeah, we can afford this. He's got this." Oh, really? Okay. Well, then we don't have to, come down as much as we thought we would. Changes in negotiation, definitely.
So is the art of negotiation back fine-tuned now again?
It's not fine-tuned. It's kind of sellers still think that it's 2 years ago, to a large degree, and when you look at the number of price changes, some people are getting it because they want to move. They need to move. Because you're getting people that they're generally, most of the moves now are life things, life-changing things. Something has happened, new job, babies, whatever. So those are a lot of the homes that are being sold. People aren't selling their house just to buy another house in another neighborhood for the most part, unless they've got to have something with, I've got to get an outbuilding because we're going to open a little business or those types of things. And those are life changes. So those are the listings that come up, and stuff that's ready to go, that's priced well. There's still multiple offers on homes. It's market is active. There's a lot of people that are looking that have sold their home in other places. They banked the money. They may be in a rental. They may be in an RV, not an uncommon thing, and waiting for that house, that 3-bedroom, 2-bath on 5 acres that everyone wants, close to the water, comes up. A brick home like that comes up, and there'll be 8 people. I've gone to showing appointments, and there's 8-10 cards on the countertop. So, again, being priced well and being ready to go. They're not as apt to take on big projects now because they know that the material can be difficult to get, that getting the workmen in to do it can be difficult to get done. And so they're more wanting to have some of the things done that, even if it's just paint, sometimes it's just taking the carpet up. So, well, we'll give them a credit. Take the carpet up and let them see what's there and let them put their own floor in.
Well, I'm just going to wait to buy a house till the interest rates can correct themselves, or I'm going to buy a house when the prices come back down.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The best time to buy a house was yesterday.
Generally, yes.
The second best time to buy a house is today.
Today, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's very true, Bob. It's not to say that we're just going to wait this out.
Wait broke the bridge.
That's good. I like that. But you can't. I mean, because you're taking away from your quality of life by not living where you want to live, not doing what you want to do. And that's really what people do. They want to move because they have a reason. There's something that they're trying to accomplish by going someplace else, by moving to another house, by people that move to an area here.
Out mowing last night, I was listening to a national radio show. I listened to a lot of talk stuff, and there was an advertisement for a big bank, not a QuickBooks loan or Rocket Mortgage, not a big bank. And they were saying, look, interest rates are what they are today. They're going to be that way for a while.
Yeah.
What we will do for you is we will do a one-time refi, no fees, if the interest rates change.
There you go. Perfect.
I bet that is knocking their doors down.
Yeah. And we're doing one right now that we told the client to go. The mortgage company said that we'll approve the loan for this amount of money. and then we're going to sell their house. So I says, well, what you want to do is you want to negotiate with them that if your house sells within 90 days, 120 days, whatever, 180, that they'll let you refi this mortgage. Because if you just go in and you're gonna put $200,000 into the mortgage, it doesn't change your monthly payment. So you got to renegotiate the whole thing with the new balance. So they're talking to them this morning
There
and
you
see
go.
what we can do to help them out.
We probably should look at some numbers.
We could do that. This week in real estate, there were 32 new listings came on the market, 2 commercial properties, 7 parcels of land, 24 homes came on the market. They range in price from $20,000 to $639,000, and 3 of them are taking backups already. 24 sales, 2 commercial properties, 5 parcels of land, 17 homes sold. They range in price from $41,000 to $785,000. Average sale price this week was $224,000 with 71 days on market, so it kind of getting small again. Total of $3.8 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 3 properties expired, 22 had price changes. There's 64 waiting to close. Currently, there's 230 homes listed on the MLS. Year to date, sales, there's been 480 homes have sold for $105 million. The average sale price this year is $218 with 89 days on market. Last year, there have been 584 homes that sold for $128 million. Average sale price of $219 with 86 days on market. So the money and the time is pretty good. So, and we're down about, I said before, we're down about 20%. And that's kind of a nationwide thing. And we're down 20 because that other 20 can't sell theirs. Otherwise, they'd be here. And it's a matter of having homes for people to see. But if you're ready to come on the market, if you're looking to sell, it's time to go. You're still getting good money for these houses. I mean, it's, in comparison to a couple of years ago,
Right.
there's an appreciable difference in what you can net on your way. Got to have someplace to go. That's the first question we ask people when we sit down with them. What's plan B? Where are you going to go? And that's just part of doing a good job as a realtor, just not just say, okay, we'll put a sign out there. Here, we got an offer. Well, wait, we didn't. We got nowhere to go. We thought we were going to go to Florida.
just kidding.
Yeah, right. Well, so and we've had some people put us off a little bit, and that's fine. I want you to be prepared to go. I want you to be ready to go, both mentally as well as physically, and getting stuff packed up and everything else. Very important. We had a couple we just closed this week, the other day, and they are going back up north. Health issues, again, life happens. And they're going to move in with one of the kids, and they're going to go forward from there. And we went through a process dealing with the realtor up there, trying to find something for them that they were going to be able to get into, and then the time factors. So there's a lot of moving parts with this, and the importance that I can do this. We'll just put a sign out front and we'll be okay. It's really, you're going to have not the best experience of your life. The importance of having a good quality realtor, especially in a market like this, the way we are right now, can't be overstated. You want to make sure you get somebody who you know what they're doing, who's done it for a while, who has some experience in this, and that has the network. I mean, we were able to reach out with Century 21 and our referrals. We can find realtors to help you look in wherever it is that you're looking to go. We can help with that, and that makes a big, big difference in coordinating all the moving parts. We got 3 closings in 3 days because of the dominoes. They came in, they signed the papers for the sale. The buyers came in the next day to close that deal, and then that money had to get shipped up north so that they could close on the house up there. So there's a lot of moving parts, and you got to be coordinated with this. You got to be in touch with the closing companies. You got to know what it is you're doing so that they don't get up there and go, oh, no, we can't close this house for a week. And I know you got 2 moving trucks full of stuff, and I don't know what you're going to do with it, but you can't get into the house until then. So you need to be prepared. You need to have a good quality realtor to help you get you through the process. And I really can't express the importance of that.
How do they get you?
You call Linda. She's the brains of the outfit. Call Linda. 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredarkansas.net. We talk about that every morning here on the morning show. We sponsor the weather. And just, I want to thank everybody who watches and who stop me and say, oh, I saw you, I hear you. And if you could tell your friends, watch the morning show. You know, if you can't watch it in the morning, we're on Facebook. We're on
Facebook, YouTube. Replay from 7 at 5.
Replay at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And tell them, hey, look, if you don't see them live, watch because there's a lot of other information. Obviously, we do the real estate show every week, but there's a lot of other information, good quality local information that goes through this show that people need to be aware of. Yep. And tell your friends, take a little time out of your day, have your coffee, and watch the show.
There you go. That's been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zadora. 870-405-0793 is the number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. We'll be back with Friday Sports in just a moment.